Lamont, how about at Verizon? You sort of, you start at sort of base level with the wireless technology. Maybe it's, wireline technology. You're moving up the stack there. Give us a state of the state because you're obviously all over the globe at this point. What are you seeing?
Yeah, no, thanks, Luke, and great to be here with everybody today. Yeah, we're continuing to be across the globe, helping our federal agencies with how we're connecting, how they're getting connection, but also being modernizing the networks and ensuring that they're able to get the data and things that they need to be able to complete their mission. And to protect that, you have to continue to modernize these networks. We're seeing a lot of really good work with not only the transition from TDM services into wireless services into
Mhm.
all the different capabilities that are necessary to use this new technology for AI and other things. But I mean, those things are necessary. If you're not doing the modernization of these networks, you're not going to be able to leverage all these capabilities effectively without, this newer technology to be able to protect yourselves and then be able to also drive the mission set. So what we're doing is, we're doing that doing the basics of getting the underlay network, the connectivity pieces to where they need to be today with these standards. And then we're going in and moving up that stack, as you're saying, Luke, and layering on the security. We're trying to build the security from the network itself, bringing in things like SD-WAN, bringing in SASE services, so that you're then protecting those end devices and end components, because the data profile that you're looking at today is not just sitting at the data centers or at the facilities, each one of the government facilities, but is moving closer and closer to the edge. So we're trying to be able to build this inherently into the network to be able to protect all that data. And then also attaching data security services to the end devices, to the tablets, to the phones, to
Mhm.
ensure that we're protecting the end users and the data that's going across going across the landscape. And then
Really
finally on
appreciate
that,
I'm
I was going to
sorry.
say, finally, after we do the protection of these things, we're then bringing in cyber risk tools to be able to understand where all the data is moving and how each one of the end users are touching this data, so that they can understand the profile of where everything is, because you can't protect everything unless you know where things are, know how your network's connected, know how the end users are attaching to the network, know how the devices are attaching to the network. So those are the things that we're working on from a Verizon standpoint.